Okay. All right, George. You are my next person that I want to talk to. Um, 2 years ago, I made a video that involved me expressing how much I thanked you and everybody else of being in my life and helping me become who I am today. And I made a promise that I would make each of you a video that would express how I feel about each and every one of you. Now, 2 years ago, I only did that for Kenzie. Um, and things came up, and I got lazy. So I'm going to make your video. So you're next. All right. So George, when I first met you, that was unexpected because that was the time when an Elvis impersonator came to our school, and I mean, I was one of the few people that didn't really like it. It was uncomfortable. Um, so when I went to the cafeteria and blabbed about it, you were in the line right behind me, and you told me I shouldn't be so judgmental. Somewhere on the lines of that, I can't remember. Um, and I gotta be honest, I was kind of surprised that you heard that. So eventually, when our group was starting to come together, and when I was introduced to you, I remember that you were that person that heard me criticize the impersonator. So I thought you were going to recognize me instantly. And I was surprised not to think that the one guy that judged me about what I said would become pretty much one of my closest brothers I've ever had in my life. Like I mentioned in my first video 2 years ago, George, you're probably one of the closest friends I've ever had in my life. I think when it comes to you, I can talk to you about things, and you're very intelligent when it comes to your perspective on things, which is what I like about you, because you set in motion what you believe in and you stick to it. And you don't give a shit about what people think about how you view things. And I admit, like, we've all had our dark times, and you had yours, and I would try to be there the best I could. And I remember one day, you having a rough time. I can't remember what exactly, but I told you that I understood. You said I didn't, and you were right. I didn't understand. I just said that because I wanted to be there for you. I'll always be there for you, George. I said to Kenzie in her video that she was first because she needed it. I'm doing you now because what we talked about last week, I really felt like you needed somebody just to give you just somebody nice to talk to, you know? If that makes sense. I know you've been through some really tough shit, dude. Some really tough shit. And I'm pretty sure you've heard this tons and tons of times, but you say that I'm the strong one. But you are also the strong one as well. You've been through so much, man. And I always want to be there, and sometimes I feel like I haven't really been there enough. I feel like that with everybody. But you've always been there for me. Always. Especially when it came to Brittany. You always knew how to help me when it came to something that I had to get off my chest. When it comes to qualities, when it comes to things that I love about you, I love that you have the same interests in films with me, which is exactly what started our friendship when we started talking. The minute I mentioned Spaceballs, you said, "You like Spaceballs?" And that was instant. Instant. That was when we started to become really just great friends. And the fact that we did a bunch of shows together, I almost said thos, bunch of shows together, and when we did Spaceballs, that was a dream come true for both of us because we got to do something together that meant something. And I am so happy that I got to do that with you. So happy. Man, I don't even know if I can describe how much you mean to me. That's how much. Like that's how important you are to me. And I know that I'm that important to you too. I used to hate that I was the younger brother, but I realize what you guys meant by that. Now I do, because let's be honest here. Back then I was I was the youngest. And I had a lot of shit that I had to go through. Still do. But George, I feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, and I may know some things that you're going through, but I don't know what you go through every day, so I can't just say that everything's gonna be okay. But I will say this. No matter what, no matter what happens in our lives, no matter what shit that you go through, no matter what shit that I go through, no matter what anybody goes through, no matter what gets you down, I got your back. Always. I'll always be there for you, man. Because you're one of the most important people in my life. God, dude, you are so important. Oh my God, I don't even know what I would have done without you. The fact that you and everybody else made that jar for me that had all these little scrolls, I could hear how much that meant when you read it, that letter, how much that meant when you read it out loud to me. Because I don't realize how much I am to people at times. And I think that's my flaw. But you have done so much for me. I know I'm probably repeating myself constantly. It's just I'm thinking about this stuff on the spot because I'd rather have it be random than have it be weird. I love your passion. Your passion for what you're interested in is great because it's what you really love, and your taste in music is amazing. I love your taste in any kind of genre of music, especially jazz. And the fact that I can see you more frequently now makes it even better. And I'm happy that you're happy right now. And And if you aren't, that's okay. That doesn't mean you won't find something later on, but hell, the things you've told me now, I think you're in a good place. And you deserve that so much. I talked about in Kenzie's message that each and every one of you are a piece, and that Kenzie was the last piece. And I think what makes each of you unique is that you all were people that I didn't expect were going to be one of the most important people in my life. And that's not saying that it was, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Excuse me, man. It's just amazing to think that even the smallest people in your life can be your most important. And now it's gotten to the point that you guys weren't even small at all. You were big to begin with, and I just didn't notice. I think George, our relationship is so close and different that it's gotten to the point where I don't even know if I could really break it. I know that if anything goes wrong, it won't break us. Yeah, George, you never judged me at all. We became so close. You were always there to help me up. You were always there to compliment me on anything that I did. And I'm proud that you're my friend, and I am so proud of the shit that you've done in your life. I don't know if you hear that a lot, but I'm telling you now, I'm proud of you, man. And I'm hoping this doesn't sound like bullshit, because this is from here. This means so much. You're my brother. My brother. What piece you are, I would say you're the piece that man. That's the thing. I said that Kenzie was the last piece, but you're between that. You're the piece that gets me closer to what makes me whole. If you know what I mean. Kenzie was the last piece that got me complete. But you were the piece that gives me the idea that, oh man, I'm getting there. I'm finding something that is perfect. It's like another thing I like about you too is that you're so classy. You're such a classy guy. Freaking the things that come off you, it's just like you're letting out all this freaking class. Like, oh, I'm classing out, I'm classing this. Look at me, I'm classing. You know, like man, the you walking out, you even like just what you fucking wear. It's just like, look at this guy. Like, I wish I had that amount of class that you have. Holy shit. And you're such a ladies' man. You can just do any... Oh my god. I mean, that's just from my perspective. I don't really know. And the thing is, you're a deep guy. You're very deep, and that's perfect because when it comes to any kind of conversation with any of us, especially when I can talk to you, you understand whatever subject it is, and it becomes unique. It's perfect. God, that sounds so corny. I want you to know that whatever you're going through, I'm always going to be here. Always. No matter what it is, because I understand you're going through some stress. But I've seen and heard the stuff that you're going to get. And in my opinion, you're going to get that job. And it's like all that shit that we went through that builds us into who we are, that makes us that makes us build as a person. It's gotten to the point where what that stuff was for you, all that layer of shit, it's grown into something beautiful. And now you're finding stuff that are making you happy, you know. And I'm happy about that. I really am. Because you need happiness, man. You really need happiness. You have that with me. You have that with the group. But I think when it comes to each person's happiness, it's different. There's a different type of happiness. Hold on 1 second. I have to get my charger. Hold on. I'm not losing my train of thought. Might have to bring my phone in my room. Of course, there's no lighting either. Hold on. There we go. But yeah. I'm happy you're finding shit. I'm happy you're finding all these things that you wanted. Just go for it. Really. You're probably already going for it now, but whatever you're feeling, whatever you're feeling that you should do, just go for it. Because you deserve it. And I can't wait for the things that come in your life, man, because you deserve those things. I don't know, man. I know this might sound a little too corny at times, but oh my god, this camera. But sorry, my aunt was going through some stuff. But I don't know. I want everything that's best for you to come because you deserve so much and you're such a unique person. And I'm happy that you were able to come in my life and show that uniqueness to me. Because you're one of the few people that helped me build my confidence. I mean, yeah, I helped myself, but you guys, each and every one of you, were able to boost up my confidence. And I probably still got a lot to go through, but you got me there. No one else in my life, besides my family, has ever done that. I never had anybody so special that meant so much that could really help me build and help me learn. And I'm hoping that I helped you learn, help you go through things too. But that's besides the point. You're important. Always will be. I'm going to be there as much as I can. I wasn't around the past 2 years because of school. That's not really an excuse, but... Hold on. Oh, fuck. There we go. But that's what makes it great. Is that... I don't need to show a different type of person when I'm around you. Not that I do with people that aren't in the group, but I don't need to be afraid to show you my interests. I don't need to be afraid to show you who I am. And that's what makes you great. Is that you're so understanding. You're so understanding about people. And when it comes to their bullshit, you just tell. You express what you need to express. One of the wisest people I've ever met. Most mature. And one of the best brothers. It means so much that you gave me this. And with every step, you never left. You never left. You're always going to be in my life no matter what. You're my brother. You're my friend. And you're family, man. You're family. You're always going to be my brother. No matter what shit comes your way, it'll just help you build. That's the best thing about life, man, is that everything that comes means something. That's just my belief, that everything happens for a reason that helps us build as people. And I know that the negative shit that happened, I know that it may not sound right, but whatever shit that you went through, it helped you build to become who you are. Everything's a lesson. Everything. And you probably are aware of this. And I'm happy that with those lessons, in the end, you got some happiness out of it. I'm really happy about that. I'll see you soon. Hopefully we'll hang out soon, but... Oh man, you ever had like that really bad burp? Oh, God, that sucked. But yeah. I'll see you soon, buddy. And no matter what happens, it means something, and if it ever turns out bad, I'll be there. Because you've been there for me. Every step. And I'll be there every step. Because you're important. You were meant for great things. And I'm not just saying that either. I really believe that. There are parts of you I wish I could have had. Things that I wish I could that I could have, that could make me, I guess, different. But I can't, because I have my own things I have to learn, and things I wish I had from you, they're just yours, man. And I think a part of you gave to me with your friendship is what made me who I am. Kenzie's advice helped. And you, George, your views, your perspective, your advice helped change what I am. And that's a good thing. And like I said, not many people have done that for me. Not many people that have been close to me ever before the group. I mean, not many people are able to help me realize that it's okay to be me. Each of you helped me, and you're helping me to this day, buddy. Alright, this is a 27-minute video, so I better stop now, because I don't want this to be a whole fucking hour. So, I'll see you soon. And, hopefully, we can just chill later. And chill soon. Sober fucking Chavis.